Hello, this is Itai Levitin at forex.live.com looking at natural gas futures and those that are looking at either CFDs or the futures itself or some stocks related to natural gas. This is what I'm looking at. So natural gas futures, NG, which is right now at 2.920. Okay, just exactly of the close yesterday. Now, there's this huge channel. I'm looking at the weekly time frame. And it seems that currently, we'll have to see, but it looks like, on one hand, natural gas is looking like it wants to uh, break out up from this yellowish um, potential bull flag. Yeah, we also had a bit of a piercing over here. This might be another one. It's not yet clear if it wants to do that because it might be piercing it up and going still back down. We'll have to see about that. We also have the midline of this channel, which some algos like to react in, as you can see in these areas. So we may also later be going there and reversing, possibly to retest that flag and then either reversing up and going back down. But because now I'm mainly looking at potential extreme dip buying potential. Okay, and what do I mean by that? I mean by having a plan to look well beyond the future and well beyond the normal sort of declines that we have in our mind and saving some ammunition and a trading plan to capture at least some of that potentially huge opportunities. Now, it's always good to say, oh, if a stock or a commodity or an asset drops a lot, then I'll buy it. That's saying something very general and saying nothing. So I'm looking at specifically where to look at. Okay. So, and you might need to wait up to a year for this, right? But in case we don't, again, my tendency is that it's looking now a little bit bullish, but not a lot more than 50% because it may uh, go down, and even as mentioned from the top here. But if we drop, one place to look at is the 1.612, the low of 2016, and then we have 1.44, the low of 2020. But I'm not even looking at those. Those can be longs for short to medium term long swings. Okay, it comes to here, also by this low. You can capture a long, but I wouldn't stay here for that long. I would at least take some partial profits to mitigate risk because it might just go like this. Okay. But I'm looking more at the longer term investors that are looking, for example, at a natural gas related stock. Okay. So if it reaches, and they'll have to draw this map on their charts, but if it gets or about to here, okay, and just above or around the low of 1995, which is 1.25, that's a generation uh, low. Okay, 95 was almost 30 years ago. Algos will be looking at that, and then we're going to have a few reasons to buy, especially if it happens around this, because then we have a double support. We have this channel, and we have the bigger channel, and we have the 1.25 low of 95. That's a triple support. It's a very probable and super attractive bet to set a few buy orders in this area and then go long and wait and thank me later. Okay. So around that 1.25, and again, being patient, you want to save some ammunition because even if you're now in a stock and you think that is just going up from here, we have to be prepared for extreme reactions. and cases. So I would save ammunition for this area. Okay. If later, by the way, it's completely something happens, I don't know what, I don't care what, and it visits, it can do something like this and visit actually here, the double support of this channel. Okay. One, two, three, and the 1.04 low of all times and low of the 90s. Okay. That, of course, you will see algos and firms and my grandma, if she was alive, jumping on the price here and buying it big time. It's also close to the one round number. We remember what it did with the parity of the Euro USD. A lot of people did not believe it will get there. It did, close to that area, around there, and then accumulated some serious buys. This is what's going to happen probably if we get to that. This is not even a generation low. This is multi-generation low going to be probably. Okay. So in summary, save some ammunition for extreme cases. I'm talking about extreme big dip buying potential, and make sure you look at these setups. We'll also be in touch. Do follow Forex Live for additional perspectives, and thank you.